conch is sweeter than the fresh conch.
Yeah.
Especially when you put in peas and rice.
Yes.
They say though.
Old conch will make it taste so nice. All right.
Throw my line out, I fishing. Grouper on my mind. Red snappers, yellow tails, I gonna eat them all tonight. They can go fishing. Lobster tails, give me mine. Diving down by the reef, man, I eating good tonight. Wake up in the morning, early in the morning.
Welcome back to another episode of Tasty Tuesdays with the Department of Culture and Heritage. I'm Ziggy and I'm here with Chef Cox from Harbour House Catering.
Yes.
And today we're going to be making a lovely Turks and Caicos Island, a local Turks and Caicos Island dish.
Yes.
So Chef, tell us about it.
So today we're going to be doing the loaded okra and rice, some fried snapper, avocado, and plantain. All right, so let me just tell you exactly what goes into this loaded okra and rice. So of course we got the rice, we got the pigtail, we got some local okra straight out of North Caicos.
Straight out of North.
Straight out of North, and then we got some fresh conch and some dry conch. So that there is really one of the tricks to a really good okra and rice, is having both fresh conch and dry conch. It has a lot of flavor when you use both. Okay, a lot of people don't really know that, but that's the key to a really good okra and rice. And then of course you have the pigtail there. And if you want to add soy beef or any other meat option, you can. But today we're going to use strictly the pigtail. Okay, and then of course your peppers, onions, celery, garlic, some fresh thyme. And then what's a really good pot without some Scotch bonnet? Specifically the green ones. It really goes perfect for rice. Okay, so that's for the key ingredients for the okra and rice. And then of course we will go into the fried snapper once we already got the rice started. Okay, so I think we can get it going right now.
Yeah, because I've never made okra and rice before. I don't technically like okra and rice, so we're gonna see how this gonna go, how this gonna turn out.
All right, so this is really a favorite in Turks and Caicos in terms of, you know, the loaded rice. That's one of the specialties. I mean, the favorites of the locals. Yeah, so let's get started. So let's get our hands washed. You wanna put some oil.
All of the oil going
No,
inside?
just cover the base of the
potato. That's enough?
Little move. That's good. All right, so the pot is already been hot. All right, so we can allow that oil to get like really hot, and then the next step is to okra fry. That's the main thing. You have to get this okra fried on and dried out. Okay. All right, so
we
the
gonna
pot is already hot.
just throw all of it inside.
Pot spoon.
And you see, I ain't doing no okra and rice before.
Go ahead. Let's put it in. All right. That's the sign you're listening to. You're listening for.
But this thing's really hot now.
Now you're gonna make sure you allow it to. So we need this okra to really dry out. You can just that's it for now. You can actually cover it with that.
Well, now I want you to tell us about the dry conch process, because you know the song "Old conch is sweeter than the fresh conch."
Yeah.
Especially when you put in peas and rice.
Yes.
They say though.
Old conch will make it taste so nice. All right. So so the process of this dry conch, what I remember growing up on the island of North Caicos, I remember them bruising the conch, flattening it out, and then putting it on a string, pinning it with a resin oil, and hanging it out to dry for maybe I would say about 5 days or so. Yeah, just allow that to dry out properly, and then it's ready for sale. Now, in order to get it prepared to cook, and I would always wash it off, and then I would boil some water, and then allow it to soak into the water so it softens up, and then you will go ahead and cut it up and prepare it to go into the pot.
So after you put it out to dry, then you soak it again before cooking it.
Yeah, so you have to soak it, because remember the dry conch will be very hard and stiff. So you would want to soak it into the warm water. So you boil that water, you remove it off the stove, because you don't want to boil the conch, you just want it to soak. So it's soften up.
Okay.
Right? And then it's ready. So you can use like a kitchen scissors to cut it up, or a knife. It's very easy to cut up once it's already soaked.
But that's just for the dry conch, not for the fresh
That's
conch.
only for the dry conch. Now, of course, the fresh conch, you know, boil and you get some conch and you go and buy some fisherman, and then you bruise that out, and then you cut it out and it's ready to go into the pot. Of course, you gotta wash it properly. Some people boil it with conch. I don't really boil it with conch. I just wash it properly. because I feel like boiling the conch takes away too much of the flavor.
So what happens if you don't? If you don't do it, because I feel like I do that before.
No, if you won't go to then it'll be tough. You can't.
So I would have had dry conch unintentionally.
Yeah, so it'll be very tough. It won't be eatable
Okay.
inside of the pot. You understand? So you want to make sure that it's bruised and it's prepared, cut up and ready to go into the pot. Okay. Now let's take a look at this pot again. All right, so that's looking legendary. Right.
Oh no, this thing.
Okay, so get your onions and pepper. Let's throw them in there. Put them all in.
This thing embarrassing me on camera. Just a disclaimer, I don't be like this.
Onions, pepper, and get the bell pepper. Yeah. Alright. So that's looking good. So allow that just. Oh yeah.
And then after this, we put the conch back.
Yeah, so after this, we will put in the conch to allow that to cook down. So you see why I think it's a process.
So we want it together. And then we want to go ahead and start putting out the
Yeah. But you want to make sure that your peppers and onions really fried on really good. Because this is where you get all the natural flavor.
From the okra.
From the okra and the peppers together.
Okay.
And then after that, then we're gonna add in the conch and the pigtail. Alright? So let's allow that to fry down some more. Now another thing, the water that you would use to soak the conch in. A lot of times people will use that same water to put into their rice water. Okay, because it's flavored. This water now is flavored because you soak the dry conch in that. Okay, so you can use that same flavored water
and pour it inside. So then you don't need to use no fresh water after that.
I mean, this still wouldn't be sufficient water, so you're still gonna add some more.
Okay.
All right. So now, one of the process to getting a really good fried fish, of course, you need your flour, and then you want to season the flour. Okay, so to make sure that it's very flavorful, because you don't want to just dust it in the flour and then, it doesn't have the flavor. Right?
This is already seasoned.
Exactly. So this fish has already been marinated.
Your secret sauce.
And my secret sauce overnight. And I prefer my meat to be seasoned a day before I cook it. I don't really like to rush up and buy the meat and then go cook it, season it right there and cook it. No, I don't really practice that. If I have to do that, I would, but I don't really practice it. So this has already been sitting in all the special seasonings. I have a base that I create to put my fish in.
So you can tell me about the secret sauce after the camera.
So after the camera's cut off, I'm gonna tell you how to prep that for you, okay? All right, so let's get going. So we got the flour here, and then we want to season the flour. Let's take a look at this pot real quick. See how that's looking. Give it a mix. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you are, the smelling. How the smelling.
You can smell all the aroma
All right.
coming from here. I mean, growing up, I never liked, believe it or not, okra and rice. My mommy would never make it for me.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. So allow that to.
I just didn't like the slime. I just thought it was slimy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, touch it either. So my mommy would be like, this child eats that.
Okay. All right, so that's good. Yeah, so put flour now. Let's add some seasoning inside. So I'm gonna bring the seasonings closer. So this here is some lemon pepper. I always would season my fish.
With lemon pepper.
Yeah, into the flour, some lemon pepper. This is garlic powder. I use a lot of powders, not too much salt, more powder.
So why not the salt?
Because for me, the fish is already
Seasoned.
seasoned, so I don't really want to make it salty, right? So this is onion powder. You can go ahead and add some onion powder. A little bit of paprika. I'll add inside as well. All right, and then, of course, a little bit of complete seasoning.
I think I'm pouring
So Mary, just mix the flour.
Using a little spoon.
You can use your hand.
Okay.
Get it dirty. Mix.
So this is why my mom never used to like me cooking growing up. Because older parents, they like to be in the kitchen by themselves. So they wait till you get out. But she would tell me, I know you only be in there playing up with the stuff.
Right, yeah, so that's good. All right, so usually, I mean, I would already don't know how it tastes, but some people literally would like just taste the flour just to see if the
This vlog is that good?
seasonings, yeah,
I like.
is in there. Some people would do that, but I mean, I really know what my flavors
Tastes
is.
like.
And yes, and I know my portions. All right, but some people would do that. All right, so let's just check this rice pot one more time before we go ahead and get ready to deal with this. All right, mix that, Mary. All right, smelling really good.
You can see all the stuff is
Exactly. So you see it's
Frying
together. Right. Right. And Mary, now well, tail, you can go ahead and add that in. You got it?
Yeah.
Ah. Good.
But this is my favorite part of the local rice. It's the pigtail.
Yeah, mix that in. So remember, the pigtail has already been boiled, right? So it's already boiled, and so a lot of all the salt and all that stuff is already off of it. I usually boil my pigtail like 3 times, throwing off that water just so that it's not salty. And then we're gonna add in the choppers. Sorry, the
Dry conch and
dry
fresh
conch and
stuff.
fresh conch. Right.
This is a loaded rice.
All right. Looking good. So now, if you notice, Mary, I haven't seasoned the pot yet. And the reason I don't rush to put the season because when it comes to using pigtail and so forth, it's
Already have the season.
already got salt. So you don't really want to rush that process. Let me just give it a couple of minutes. So if you realize that,
So when you get to
Not
the
very-
season, and you put the season.
yeah, so I prefer the season after I already get all of these stuff inside. So you want to make sure that the cow, the pigtail and everything fried down properly. So we're gonna leave that, yeah, before adding anything. So we gotta leave that and allow that to fry down. Yeah. The next process is we're gonna season it. And then
And we add the water.
add in the water. Okay? Okay. These are local port snappers. And I always will mark the fish just so
The season.
the season will seep through and it's ready to go. All right. So I'm just gonna do one and I'm gonna then do the rest. All right. So this flour is already seasoned and ready. Now you don't have to fry a fish with flour. We will probably do both, so people can have the option if they want to use flour or
Okay.
not. So we want flour all of them. All
So
right. So
why would some people sometimes use flour as opposed to flour for any dish?
to me, I would say some people prefer flour because they it's prettier and they feel like it's more tasty with it. So it's all personal.
Okay.
And then some persons will say, no, I want my fish fried without flour. I just want it dry. So it's really your preference.
Both preferences.
Yeah. And then also some people in the catering business, they prefer to put the flour for presentation. Right? It looks, so much more,
Does it give it the crisp too?
and it gives it the crisp. Right. So when you're gonna flour this fish, you just want to make sure that the flour is fully coated. You understand? And then you want to dust off the excess flour because you don't want too much of the extra flour in there. All right, so this is ready to go. So we're gonna put this into the fry. All right.
How long will you leave it inside there for?
I would say probably about 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah. So we're gonna fry 2 with flour and then 3 without, so you can see the difference. Okay. All right. So Mary, this one is for you. All right. So that one is in there. All right, Mary. I smell the open rice pot, so I'm gonna open it up while you do that. And give it a mix. Anybody can smell the dry pulp? All right, Mary. So, yeah, go ahead. Go. So I'm turning the pot down a little bit. You don't want it to burn. All right, Mary. So we can go ahead now and season this pot. Putting some garlic powder.
So with this, the reason just the flowers again.
into the holidays, and do some pepper. Seasoning is really up to you in terms of your flavors and your preferences.
This is the onion powder.
Onion powder, garlic powder. I like to use like dry seasonings as well.
This one is
This is
Italian.
some Italian seasoning. And then inside,
What about the paprika?
and add some paprika too. There you go. I just do a mixture of seasonings and then you'll get some complete seasoning. Then of course we want to add the Maggi. Some people call it chicken bouillon.
Chicken bouillon. I think that there is in Maggi.
Maggi, so you can put one inside.
And I will use the whole Maggi inside the pot.
Actually, we're gonna use two.
2 whole Maggi.
Yeah. All right. One. Oh yes. Add that in. Mix it up, yeah. I'm gonna add some water now. You can go ahead, that's good. So Mary, how's it looking?
So I'm ready to eat this now.
So yeah, we're gonna add some more water. And then we're gonna check the fish as well.
And do we flip the fish over at that point, or do we just take it out?
And we're gonna flip it over, but it's fully covered. So both sides should be alright.
And what do we put in this? The proportions, how much rice you're gonna cook?
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm putting this and adding water, just randomly adding water because I want to allow the tail, the conch, and everything to boil. So as it boils, you're gonna start to lose some of this water. So don't be afraid with the water that you put.
Okay.
All right. And then we can put the fresh thyme now, and the fresh thyme, and
What about the saffron?
yes, you can add that too. Yes.
And we keep it whole inside.
No, don't. Yeah, keep it whole. Don't burst it. Now, if you burst it, that's where the pepper's at.
Okay.
All right.
So the persons who love Harbour House Catering, now they get the secret.
That's boy.
Because the pop-up kitchen, oh my goodness.
secret is out the bag.
Talk about living rightness, I'll pick it.
We're gonna add also just stick it butter. We're gonna allow this.
Can people put a whole butter inside?
Yeah,
In the right
butter. Yes. We're gonna allow that to boil now. Okay.
And then we're going to check the fish.
Let's check the fish. I think there should be a thong there. Yes. Go ahead. So you want to make sure, be careful with got it? Turn it over. So how one of the ways that I check to see if the fish is ready, I always will use my tongue and kind of squeeze it. You can't be afraid of the fish, all right?
I'm afraid of the fire popping out for me.
Yeah, so you're gonna squeeze it, and the purpose of you squeezing it is to make sure that all the water, everything that's out of it, okay? So you hear the fire run off,
Yeah.
because there's still water inside.
okay.
It's not ready. All right? Yes. We're trying to. You realize it's not ready. So still going. So give that another minute, and then it should be good. All right, Mary, your fish is ready. Anytime you fry your fish, you can listen to the sound.
What sound you look?
You listen to hear, you won't hear much going on. That means you no more water in that fish. That fish ready. All right. Okay.
One thing, these
Wow.
are the crispy.
That looks good. All right. So you can put that there.
Well, that's a good Sunday dinner.
So, and the purpose of you putting the napkin there is to collect some of the oil. All right. All right. That looks really good. See how easy that was, Mary?
I'm ready to eat this fish now.
All right.
You just put it to the side.
Yes. So put that to the side. So now these two, we're gonna bring them closer to us.
We're just gonna put them in.
Yeah. So now be prepared for the fire to go a little.
To jump up it.
Because this is water. All right. So make sure you dry it properly. Drain off as much water as possible. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Put it in. Don't just drop it and run. All right.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. All right. Look. So that's good. So now we got 2 plates. This flour. All right. That's good. I don't know. Are you familiar with putting on plantain?
I can put up plantain. Why don't you understand me on camera?
All right. So let's see your plantain cut.
Oh man.
Hopefully you know what to do.
First time in process.
Uh-huh.
All right, now this is.
No, and then you slice. You make them a sharp edge and you slice down. Yeah, perfect. All right, and now you open it up. So, Mary, in your island, how you guys what you cut the plantain straight or you cut them in a design?
My mommy would cut it like.
So use your board because I don't want you to cut your hand.
Well, if I do it like this, I just gonna cut it like this. And you open it again like this.
Okay,
So my mom would do it like she would slice it down. Like this.
Right. Okay.
So you would have it.
Exactly. You know what to do. You know what to do. Good. All right. So what are you doing then, Mary? I want you to check the rice.
You got the second one as well?
Yeah, so we're gonna fry 2. Here we're allowing this some more boiling, okay? So I always will try to get my rice pot anytime I'm cooking, like for large functions or small functions. It's always better to get your rice out of the way first, especially if it's a loaded pot. It takes a while for you to fry it on all your peppers, onions, all the pigtail and so forth.
And normally with this dish is normally the longest part of the dish.
Yes, the rice. Yeah. So usually, if you're just making white rice, it's very simple. But anytime you're making a loaded rice, it takes more time to do. So what I would usually do, anytime I'm against time, I would fry my pot down early, and then I go back to add the rice
later on.
Yeah, because this part here is where it takes some time, right? So that's still not boiling yet, so we need to get that boiling. So just give that some more time.
We go ahead and start to fry the plantain. So I normally like to I'll eat plantain just like this, but I ain't gonna do that on camera.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna fry the plantain in the fryer.
In the fryer.
So let's allow.
When this is finished.
Yeah, so you can actually check your fish just to see where it's at.
So we're looking for the same squeeze.
Yeah, now remember, no flour on that, so it's handle it kind of delicately. Yeah. Don't rough it up too much because
I think I roughed that one.
no flour on that. Now flour also is like a protective coating, okay?
It's for the skin.
Yeah, so I'll leave it, let it fry some more.
Okay.
And then it's good. So Mary, what are some of your favorite local dishes to prepare in your home?
Well, I know they're thinking I can't cook, but I can cook, okay?
All right, so
this
tell
was
us.
the camera version. But I like making peas. So peas and grits and fish is one of my favorite dishes.
Okay.
So I like to make peas and grits and fish, and my aunt normally puts like pumpkin inside of it, so I kind of like copied that and put that inside.
Okay. So you know the whole process of preparing for it. Boiling the pumpkin or...
Yeah, boiling the pumpkin, cutting up the pumpkin, putting it inside. I mean, it's just similar to like you're making grits in any event, and then you just put the extra stuff inside of it.
Okay, so now you have something else added to your local house.
Yeah, to my portfolio, because I think I'm the best oxtail cooker. I can make oxtail.
Okay. All right, Mary, so let's just take a look at this
Fish?
This fish. Boy, that fish look good. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this closer. So you just want to make sure...
You squeeze it.
Yeah, squeeze it, get all that...
Shake it a little bit.
Water is out. I don't hear the noise.
Okay, so we're going to put this one in?
Yes. All right. Good. Squeeze that one because that one kind of fat.
Okay.
Put that back down. Let it...
Cook more?
Okay. Give that maybe 30 seconds more. Okay? So you already see the difference, Mary, between the floured fish and the fish with no flour. All right? Some people actually feel it's insulting to fry fish with flour.
I think fried fish with flour.
Because they feel like it takes away the taste of the fish, which it doesn't. But if you're a fish lover, you just want the straight
And you
thing.
drizzle that with some of that.
Right. So
the concoction they make with
the
the
homemade
peppers.
pepper
Yes.
sauce.
Oh man.
Yeah, so it's like the whole goat pepper, Scotch bonnet with the
Goat
pepper.
pepper?
It's some people call it goat pepper, but it's the
I
same
was gonna have to some but goat related inside of there.
Scotch bonnet mixed with the vinegar and the lime juice
Right.
and all the onions and garlic and celery, all that makes it really good. Yeah, so every house should have a pepper bottle.
I have
Do
a
you
pepper
have one?
bottle. Why are you looking at me? I ain't got no pepper bottle, but I think get one after today.
Yes, it goes well. Okay, so Mary, that's
Well, I attempted to make a pepper bottle. I didn't know what happened with that.
yeah, okay. I can help you out with that as well. So that looks good. All right. So there you have it.
And
You have
now
your fried fish, 2 with flour and 2 without. All right. Good. So now it's for your plantains. Now I don't have a basket, but we're just gonna put them in. Okay. Usually we have a basket. I'm sure if you have an at-home fryer, you have a basket and it's much easier. Okay. So we want to put this closer to the fryer and just be careful with it popping up on you, Mary.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
This one's fine.
I'm looking out for you here.
I know. So with the plantain now, how do we're just gonna leave this in for a few because
Yes, just leave it in for a few. You can just check it to make sure that it has a nice golden brown. Yeah, and for me, anytime you're making a local dish with plantains, you want to make sure that you buy right plantains. You don't want to buy the frozen plantains. It's not the same. Okay, it doesn't go well with your local meal. I mean, for convenience, sometimes people buy it, but to me, I prefer the fresh, local sweet plantains.
just put all of them inside?
Just put all, yeah. So I'm gonna take a look at the rice while we. All right, so that's boiling now, Mary. It's looking good.
Normally my mommy would I know we can't do this on camera, but
Uh-huh.
she started taking the spoon and sipping it. Well, not sipping it, but tasting it.
Like right now, I need to do a taste, but we're gonna get a spoon,
Okay.
Mary, and see,
Let
because
me grab 2 spoons.
you don't want your pot to be too seasoned, overly seasoned. Because remember, the pigtail still has a little salt in it too, so you just want to double check that.
Just spoon for you.
So we're gonna see now what's needed.
This is more than that.
So Mary, I see it's on the fresh side. What do you think? On the fresh side?
Yeah, we need some more seasoning.
Okay, so we need some more seasoning. So let's not be afraid to use the seasoning.
So when that
add
happens, then
some
we put
more.
more of the less
Yeah.
of the powders and more of the seasoning.
Yeah. So now you're gonna add some little more of the complete seasoning. You can add a little more powder. Yeah. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get a little salt.
Okay. And so we do this before we put the rice in, make sure the taste is.
Yes. So check your plantains. I'm just gonna do another taste. So move them up in the air. So you know. So Mary, what we can do, we can add just a little bit of browning
Into the pot
into
with.
the pot. I mean, you can, this is also optional. Some people brown their pot with sugar. It's really your,
Actually, with my mom, I would remember my mom would brown down the pot with the sugar.
yeah. So, you know, like I say, cooking is very personal. It's your preference.
And the brown is really only just to give it the color.
Yeah, just to give it a color.
I think this planted most
Yeah, so check your plantains.
like they getting ready to come out.
Yeah, flip them over. Add a little bit.
Oh man, it's soon be with it.
I'm gonna put one more butter. There you go.
I know people watching must be saying high cholesterol going in this pot.
No, don't worry. It's all flavor. You got it? All right.
We my plantains are ready.
Yeah, and plantains can be really. I just want to make sure you allow this to boil a little more. Allow your seasonings to get in there.
What do you think, Chef? Would they need to be done for a little bit more?
Yeah, let me see. Just
This would be nice.
Maybe you can move the smaller ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Allow the bigger ones to fry for maybe like a minute more. Yeah, you can fry plantain good.
Lord, this wasn't the easiest task in the kitchen. Eh?
No, it's not. You see how easy the fried fish was?
Small thing.
So when you're done with that, we're gonna put the rice in the pot, okay?
And so normally when you put the rice in, how long do we wait until before everything is completed?
I would say it depends really on your stove. If you have like the gas stove is what I usually use.
And that cooks it faster?
It's much faster. The electric stove takes a longer time for the rice to cook. All right, so if you look at the pot now, Ziggy.
Do we do a next taste test?
Yeah, we can do one more
I get
taste
hungry.
test. So you see the fresh thyme, you see the Scotch bonnet, but then remember your pigtail still in here, so you still gotta be cautious. All right, I think that should be good now, Mary. So let's add the rice in.
So do we use the whole bag of rice for this dish?
Now I eyeball my rice. So I can't say how much cups. I don't cook like that.
Is it the portion, but they say you make sure you cover up to the...
Right, so now some people have different techniques to know if it's enough rice. They pour until it reaches the top, the brim of the water. And then some people, they use measurements, like they have like different kitchen instruments.
I don't think we use that in our kitchen.
And so forth, but I don't, I just eyeball. So, all right, ready?
Yeah.
So you mix, I pour. And then it's also you go for a feel. How she feel? Your water against your rice.
I think we still need more
How
rice
it
in here.
feel?
Can't feel it.
Okay. So that means you need more. We ain't want rice sabi, and we ain't want rice hard. So you use the whole bag.
Well, they say friendly.
Friendly. We ain't want it friendly.
I think we...
All right. How she looking? Good?
This is looking good.
All right, good.
And the pigtails, oh man.
All right. So let me give it a feel. I just want to see how it feels. So now it could be a case where you could have too much water in your pot, which is
You
okay,
dip it off.
and you can move some of it. But I wouldn't move any of this water at this time. Okay, allow it to cook. Okay, and then some brands of rice cook so quickly
Like the
it
jasmine
doesn't
rice.
drink a lot of water. Right?
It's my favorite brand of rice.
The rice blend, it takes a lot of water. So you still want to give this a chance to cook. Okay.
Which brand of rice do you prefer to cook your okra rice with?
For me, I could cook okra rice with any rice. Really doesn't matter.
That's when you know you're a chef. You
But
cook it
I
with any
mean,
rice.
to me, the Riceland brand is really a good brand.
Good brand.
Yeah. All right. So let's allow that to cook. Now the reason why some people say, oh, when you put your rice in the pot, don't mix it, it can get soft and so forth. That's not true, right? So the reason why you would want to mix your rice like that, so you don't have like a heavy pot cake. A lot of people, they have so much pot cake,
A little bit of rice in the
a lot
top.
of rice, and they got to throw away all that food, right?
Yeah.
Because it's pot cake. So you want to mix so the rice doesn't burn.
So you
then
continuously
have a
keep mixing between.
You don't have to. You just have to know when to.
Okay.
Like you allow it to sit, and then you do your checks because you don't want it to burn either. So if you notice the fire is up on high, and that's because you need the water to
Stop bubbling.
to start coming, like lowering the level of the water. So the high heat would allow a lot of the
And then after we'll put it down.
and
We'll let it
then,
cook.
let it. We call it a soaking stage.
A soaking stage.
Yeah, so we can cover
My
it
grandma used to have she would put foil over
over the rice. Yeah.
and then she would put the top on.
So that's also a soaking stage there. Some people cover the rice with bags.
Yeah,
Some people cover the rice with foil. It's really, like I say, it's really what works for you in your kitchen. Yeah, I'm just doing a little tidying out, Mary. Okay, all right. So, Mary, we're gonna check out rice.
Okay.
Let's see where the okra and rice is at. Let me take. You got it?
I got
Okay.
it. It ain't too hot.
So now we're gonna move to the next step, which is allowing it to soak. All right, so it's looking really good. We're gonna give it a mix for the camera so they could see. people in camera land how okra and rice supposed to look. All right.
And you notice that the slime, some people don't, well, like people like me who don't like the slime, you can notice that it's not even apparent in the pot.
There. So, and then another thing, some people, they really put too much okra against
The rice.
So it that's why it's like that. And then they don't take the time to fry it down. Okra and rice is a process. You don't want to rush it, like I said. All right. So we're gonna allow that to soak. And if you realize, I turned the fire down because this is the soaking stage, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't need to add any more oil or anything. It's ready. So what we're gonna do now is get a piece of foil
And add it over.
and we're gonna seal it properly and we're gonna allow it to soak.
And what does the foil do for it?
So the foil, it kind of keeps the steam.
Inside.
Yeah. So if you realize, a lot of people don't know, foil have two sides. The shiny side is the side that you use,
Well, I can tell you, I know that.
right, to secure, seal. So
If
you
use
see
the
this
wrong
is the
side,
shiny
what
side,
happened when you use the wrong side?
right? So that's the wrong side here.
What happened when you use the wrong side?
I mean, I guess it's the same thing, but there's two ways to do it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you want to cover that really good.
Okay.
Cover that.
To trap everything inside.
Yes, we want to keep the steam in. Because if the steam can come out, then it takes longer, right?
Okay.
Now, if you have a really, really good pot top, some people don't use anything, right? Because once it's secure, you want to make sure. And when you lift up this top to check it, it's ready.
Oh.
Right? So now you could rest the top
Huh?
on top of that and you allow that to seal.
Oh.
So we're gonna check that back, just to give it a mix and then cover again and then done.
It should be ready.
Yes, all right?
A lot of boring math later.
All right, Mary, let's take a look at this fully loaded okra and rice.
So the smell coming from this?
This is the exciting part. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, ooh la. That look good, Mary. So give it a mix.
Smell the okra coming, the scent coming out of it?
Right, give it a mix. Oh wow, look at that pigtail. That look good. All right,
You like it?
good. So mix the other side. Good.
This rice heavy, so if y'all see me struggling,
Yeah.
just know what's going on.
All right, look at the fresh thyme in there. Pigtail. This is what you call a loaded okra and rice, guys.
You see a
Pigtail, fresh conch, dry conch, okra.
Yeah.
All right, all done. So Mary, let me give it a little mix too, because I want to make sure they see pigtails in there. Right? All right. 1, 2. You can count, Mary. How much you see so far?
You're supposed to build the con. It's supposed to be.
Oh man, look at that. All right. All right, Mary. Rice cooked to perfection. No half.
Smell all of the aroma coming out of it. You smell
Yes.
the thyme and the pigtails. And
Right.
even the okra, you can catch the scent of that coming up.
Right, yeah. So this rice is cooked perfectly. All the greens,
No friendly rice.
no friendly rice. And you notice, none uneven in here.
Yeah.
Everything cooked. All right? All right.
This is what you call a Sunday dinner.
And guess what? When we get to the bottom of the pot, no pot cake. Because you mix the rice along while you was cooking it. So you don't have to worry about no pot cake
Pot cake's
being
in the
in
bottom.
there. All right? So you are not going to lose any of your rice. You can be able to eat all of this. All right? All right, so let's get it going. Let's start plating, Mary. All right, guys, there you have it. Loaded okra and rice, fried snapper, sweet plantains, and avocado. One of TCI's favorite local dishes.
And now I can say, I know you'll see a little jumping around, but I can say that I now know how to make okra and rice. So I could go home and try this and, tell my mom, because she probably ain't going to believe that I know how to make okra and rice.
Yes. From foundation
To future, preserving our culture and building our legacy. This has been another episode brought to you by the Department of Culture for Tasty Tuesdays.
Winding up in the gimme. Fried fish at lunchtime, give it to me. Steamed fish in the